Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be like my last week of work vlog. Originally my plan was always to work until I literally couldn't, but stuff happened and it just happened so that I'm gonna work less than what I originally wanted to work, which is fine because I do need to set up all the baby stuff. I don't want to make this intro too long, but just so y'all know kind of what happened, like why I decided this is because where I'm currently at, y'all know I'm a booth renter, and I told my boss, I was like, honestly, I'm probably gonna not be working soon. Like, if you want to find somebody to take my spot, you totally can, because I don't want you to like be losing out on money, because like when you have a shop and you have booth renters, you depend on their money to help out with like the bills and like the rent and like, you know, just like all that extra stuff. Like the booth renters help with that because obviously they're paying you. So her not having me, I told her, I was like, honestly, like if you want to find somebody, that way you're not like struggling, then like totally find somebody, because I don't know how long I want to take off when I have my baby. Like I don't know if I'm going to take off a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Like I do not know. Like I don't want to like put pressure on myself, because I feel like once I'm ready to come back, I will come back. But where we were renting, the rent was going to go up also. So I feel like it was just a lot for her, because she was going to have to pay more in rent. Plus she was going to lose me. And then she realized she didn't want to be a salon owner, and that's totally fine. I feel like there's like so much to doing hair, and there's so many opportunities, and some people love the salon like ownership part. Some people like to booth rent. And so I feel like for her, she was like, honestly, I'm kind of like ready just to do booth rent again, so that way I can go to a shop, do my clients, leave, not have to worry about the extra stuff that comes with a salon. And so she just wanted to be booth rent, and she was like, honestly, I'm trying to be out by the end of this month. And I was like, oh wow. So like I was originally gonna work literally, like I said, until I really couldn't, but because they were leaving at the end of the month, I was like, well, I'm gonna stop working sooner than expected. So I just like posted, I was like, well, this is my last week of work, like if anybody wants in, like hit me up and I'll get you in, type of thing, you know. I did feel a little bit bad, because in my head I wanted to like still have a little more time to like do more clients, and like the people that like I had just given a haircut to, or like a highlight to, like obviously they're gonna have to like come in like soon-ish to get like their hair done, you know. So everybody needs like a touch up. So I kind of felt bad, because I feel like if I would have worked another month, then I could have gotten a lot of those people in that had already came into me. But everything happens for a reason. Like I couldn't obviously keep working if I didn't have a shop. And so that's why I decided to stop working. So my boss and her daughter are now at a location downtown, so good for them. And they honestly did give me the option, like if I wanted to go in with them, but I said no, because I was like, realistically, I want to work a few more weeks and then I'm gonna have this baby and I'm still gonna have to pay. Like the reason why I had told her that I was not gonna work anymore is because I didn't want to have to like continue to pay for the spot not working, because when you're working you can pay for the spot no problem, obviously, like you're making money. But if you're not working, you still got to pay for your spot when you're booth rent. So that's why I was kind of just like gonna not work as soon as like I had the baby, right? Because I was like, well, that way I can have like a month off, or you know, whatever it is. But I just didn't want to commit, because then you have to like sign a lease and say you're gonna be there for like a year, and I didn't want to commit to a year, because I'm like, what if I don't work for 6 months? I'm gonna be paying for it. And then like I knew too, if I was paying for it, I would be pressured to go back to work sooner than later. Like I would be like, okay, like I'm paying for it, I want to go to work, type of thing. So it was just like I weighed out a lot of pros and cons, and I thought, you know what, I think it's like meant to be that I just be home. I got a lot to do as far as like getting ready for baby. So I think it was just like meant to be, like, okay, I got back from Colorado, I worked a few months, saw a lot of people that I used to do, did some new people, like made a little bit of money, had my baby shower, we're getting towards the end, so like I gotta just like really get ready for this like new life that I'm about to like take care of and like care for and like all these things, right? So in case anybody's wondering like why I stopped working when I stopped working, because I really could have kept working another few weeks, but it just happened where like she made that decision, and so I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna be done working, like obviously I gotta be done working. So yeah, I just wanted to make this little intro in case y'all were wondering like, okay, why are you not working like so soon? Like you technically aren't due for another month, which is true. But yeah, this is like my last week of work vlog, which is crazy to say that. Not forever though, for now. And we are done for the day. I just did one appointment. What's funny is I used to do her hair when I used to live here in Texas, and I hadn't done her, I mean, in forever, right? Because obviously I wasn't here in Texas, I moved to Colorado, but then I came back and she came in on Saturday. Today's Wednesday, but she came in on Saturday and was like, hey, I'd like to schedule an appointment. I was like, okay, yeah, no worries. Let me look at my appointment book. I scheduled her. She texted me because I gave her my phone number. I was like, if you have any questions or whatever, just like text me. Because her hair was like completely white and she wanted to add some low lights to give her kind of like a salt and pepper look type of thing. And when she texted me, she's like, hey, I kind of like this picture better than the one I showed you. I had her number saved and I was like, oh my God, how did I not recognize her? But her hair, when I used to do it, was long to her shoulder. We would do red and blonde throughout. She literally came in with like a mullet, like a shag / mullet. So it was like shorter around the ears, shorter on the sides. She had bangs coming forward, but the back was a little bit longer, like went down to her shoulder, like the top of her shoulder, not too much. But I was like, oh my God, I literally didn't even recognize her until she texted me and I realized I had her number saved. So I did her today, which is kind of cool because I'm like, oh my goodness, how funny. And she said that she's been gone too because she stayed with her daughter for a little bit and she wasn't even like here. But then when she decided like, oh, I want to get my hair done again, she was like, I'm gonna go to the same shop that I used to go to. So like, it's kind of funny that she came again. And yeah, did her hair, answered appointments. Now we are heading home and it is still raining. And I was debating on braiding my hair up at the shop, and I didn't because I was like, you know what, I want to do probably a scalp treatment because I'll probably wash my hair. Like, it's not too dirty, I just like, it didn't look good this morning, so that's why I threw a hat on. But I think if I do a scalp treatment, braid it, that way I can wear it like that for like a day or two, and then I'll wash it after that. One thing I think I've noticed a little bit more in the 3rd trimester is like, I'm hungry a lot, but I feel like I get full really fast. So I've noticed like eating smaller meals, even if I eat like 7-8 times a day, but like small-ish meals, I like doing that better. Oh my God, today I literally just woke up from a nap because I got home exhausted. Oh my God, let's recap today. I'm making a burrito because I haven't ate. It's 10 o'clock at night. I got to work at 11, right? I didn't start that early, but did a haircut on a girl that had super long hair. We cut it to like here, gave her some face cream, and it looks so cute on her. I'm really glad that she wanted to do that haircut because I was like, oh yes girl, this is what you need. So we did that haircut, and then I did 2 little kids and the guy haircut, so 3 fades. And then I texted my other cousin that was like wanted to come in. She ended up saying no, she couldn't come in. Then I was like, okay, well, let me go home, get some boxes, I'll be back so I can start packing, right? Do you want to see my lunch or my burrito? So it's eggs, ground turkey, rice. I put some cheese on there, and my tortilla kind of burnt, which is very sad, but it's fine. We're just like all busy like packing up because she's gonna start like getting stuff out, like big furniture. They sold like all the waiting room area stuff, they sold that. But yeah, it's crazy. I did my official last client. I was like, after I finished my last girl, I was like, alrighty, you're officially the last client of the salon. She's like, oh, because I want to say she was going there like before like the owner currently, like whenever I started with the previous owner. I'm pretty sure she was already going like during that time. I want to do Nick's haircut early. Well, I wanted to, but now I slept. I'm like, I might be exhausted still tomorrow because I was so tired right now that I'm like, I don't know if tonight's sleep is gonna recover me enough to wake up at a decent time. But I just think that'd be so much better because then I can go up, do his haircut early, we can pack all my last stuff, bring it home, and that way my boss has like my station opens so she can take it, my chair, my mirror, like all my stuff, you know? That way she's just not waiting for me like, oh, well, like, gotta wait for D because like her stuff's still in there. Like, no, like tomorrow they want to just like take like stuff out, like take the furniture. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and sit down and not get up. Well, today's the day. Today's the day that I will be at the shop for the last time ever. My plan was to go early, cut Nick's hair, and then pack all my stuff, and then that way they can take out everything, you know, do what they need to do. But Nick just woke up. I texted her and I was like, hey, Are y'all gonna go ahead and move my stuff like right now, or are you gonna wait for a little bit? Because, you know, that way I just knew, like, okay, do I need to go now and cut his hair now? Or do I still have a little bit, you know? And she was like, oh, it's okay, we're not gonna move the stations yet. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm assuming like they were gonna wait till the afternoon, but I guess not, because then I said, okay, well, I'll be there shortly. And she's like, okay, well, we already moved all your stuff to the side, which is fine. Like, I don't mind, but I just, like, I would have came early, you know, if I would have known, because now I don't like that. She had to do extra work. Like, she had to move my stuff out of my station. Like, she already has all her stuff to deal with. Then she's doing my stuff. You know, then, but it's fine. It's whatever. But, yeah, I just didn't want her to, like, have to do more, like, extra work, you know? We'll see how crazy it looks in here. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I guess this is all my stuff over here. Oh, it looks so sad in here. Oh wow, look at this. Well, I guess they came and went. I mean, they were probably here early doing all this. Okay, so I'm just gonna pack these few things.
It's our last day here.
Last day.
Already cleaned up everything. It was quite dirty behind everything. The walls were lined with hair. Not gonna lie to you, it's pretty disgusting. We found about 17 crickets.
Okay, so leave that.
This is it. Deeply rooted, no more.
No more. Oh.
No more.
Let's see, let's show the room. None of this is mine. Hey guys, happy Monday. Oh my goodness. This week was kind of wild. My last week of work. Plus packing all my stuff. Oh my goodness, it's crazy to think that I don't have any appointments anymore. What? Yesterday, Nick and I were both off. And look at the progress. We got a car seat. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's locked. Yo, this is fancy. I put this little thing in here, but isn't that crazy? Like, a baby's gonna fit in there? Like, it's kind of small. Like, oh my goodness, she's gonna be so tiny. We also have a bassinet. This is her little bed. It is kind of low. Like, I wish it went up higher because it's not the same as the bed. So, like, at first they say it's really hard to, like, bend over and stuff. So I'm debating either putting her on Nick's side so that way if she does cry, like, he can get down and pick her up, or we'll have to put pillows or something. We're getting there, but there's still a lot. Like, we got this changing table. Let me show y'all. But it's super dirty, super dusty. So my plan is probably clean that and then start setting up this room in here, because this is kind of like the guest room. This is also where I put all of my hair stuff from the shop. Except for that box. I don't know what that one is, but these 4 boxes and that one are all my hair things. So I'm thinking that we'll put in the other room. Baby's room will be this one, because I already have like my vanity area and like that over there. So we're gonna do that today. But yeah, just wanted to end this video here to let y'all know what we did, what the update was. Thanks for watching as always. If you are somebody that got their hair done with me, I love you. And I will see you soon. I don't know how soon, but I will see you soon. But yeah, we're gonna just be productive today and get some things done. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.